We surveyed 400 renters, and we found that about 60% of them are really deeply struggling.
With the province-wide ban on evictions for non-payment of rent set to end September 1st, a majority of BC tenants have reported increased mental health issues related to their housing situations. That's according to a new survey conducted by the Vancouver Tenants Union.
Of the folks that were struggling, about a third let us know that they've been dipping into their savings or borrowing from other people or using credit cards to survive during this time.
63% of all respondents reported they have increased mental health problems relating to their housing situations, including anxiety, insomnia, depression, and more.
We're reiterating the calls that we've been making over the last few months, which is one, to cancel the rent debt ASAP. The ban on evictions need to be extended until the end of the pandemic, and also the ban on the freeze on rent increases.
Alex Lee is a Vancouver renter who works in the film industry. She says she's worried about the future of the city if there isn't more help.
My vote is to continue the BC Housing Supplement until CERB is ended.
The BC government has a framework in place for how and when unpaid rent is due. A landlord is required to give their tenants a repayment plan that is scheduled to be paid back in monthly installments by next summer. The government is also continuing the ban on rent increases until December 2020.
Inevitably, there will be a lot of evictions being sent out for families who normally would have no issues about paying rent.
In a statement, the Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Housing says, if someone is having trouble making their rent, we still expect landlords to work with tenants and demonstrate compassion and understanding. We have built flexibility into the framework to allow landlords to further adjust the payment amounts to give renters more breathing room at the beginning or extend the repayment process past July 2021. The ministry also noted that renters having difficulty paying rent should explore if they are eligible for other support programs administered by BC Housing.
Once these government supports start falling off, people are going to fall through the cracks.
According to the province, 97% of renters were able to continue paying rent during the pandemic thanks to supports like the Temporary Rental Supplement, the BC Emergency Benefit for Workers, and the CERB. In Vancouver, Miranda Fatour, City News.